fantastic sport. A lot of people here from Limerick. We're here obviously supporting the team, and obviously Paul O'Connell being captain. There's a lot of Paul O'Connell supporters here, lads. But it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Had much sleep yet, have you?
What's that?
Had much sleep?
Sleep when you go home.
That's a mantra that Paul Wallace has been subscribing to all tour as well. All right. Let's hear from the Lions captain, Paul O'Connell, this week. Graham Simmons went to talk to him.
They'll tell you back home in Munster that actually it's Superman who wears Paul O'Connell pyjamas, not the other way around. That's the measure of his legend in Limerick and the kind of lead the Lions are looking for here in Byrne. Have you allowed yourself to think of what a winning feeling would be like in a test dressing room?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think it's an important part of your build-up to imagine that and see that and visualise that. So yeah, I would have thought about it a bit. I mean, you know, the confidence of the South Africans, the fact that they're world champions and they're in their backyard, they're a very settled team, and sometimes would stop you doing that. But yeah, you got to see that, I think.
The boys climbing into these shirts right now are British and Irish rugby's chosen few, well aware that they're walking in mighty footprints.
Overwhelming, I think, is just the one word that just covers it all. It's just I don't even think I grasp how big it all is quite yet, and I don't think I have time to, because you just got to worry about getting the team ready and getting yourself ready for the game.
It's usually the morning of the game that things really get on top, and pretty calm up until and then you know, the butterflies get really kicking in.
Trust, loyalty, dedication, and confidence. There are words today. They're only words unless we give them some meaning, yeah?
A Lions Test dressing room is an exclusive club. A heady blend of adrenaline and electricity. Certainly it was in 1997, and rest assured, it will be right now.
I think with Paulie, I think he understands what needs to be said. Hopefully I can chip in and help him out. You've got people like Phil Vickery, who's captain England. You've got you know, Mike Phillips, Steve Jones, who's been, you know, the 10 for Wales for, you know, the best part of 10 years. So guys that will speak and will say relevant things.
Obviously, you know, Paul will be talking, and there'll be other leaders talking there. But I think that the more the team talks as a whole, I think the better.
And the more emotional it gets, the better, or not?
To a point, I think, yeah.
There's a lot of pressure on you, really. You know, you want to get that winning mentality back in for the Lions, you know, and you want to win a series for the Lions, and that all starts on Saturday by doing the little things and winning the confrontations, you know, like teams of past who are just, you know, it's going to be pretty old school. You just got to bash them up front with the forwards and let the backs do the scoring, and I think that's, if we want to win, we got to win the confrontation up front, just like it has been done in the past.
All of which brings us full circle to the leader of the pack and the totem pole of the team. Engaging, thoughtful, but ruthlessly competitive, and he will need to be this afternoon.
Winning a test series is a big challenge, and I think you have to go on Lions tours to appreciate how big a challenge it is. But I think when you get it right and you give yourself a shot at it, it's a very good feeling, and I think we have done that. I think you know, we're in a good place to challenge for it, and I think if we can do it, it'll be the greatest achievement of our careers.
Certainly will. We understand that perhaps the greatest Lion of them all, Willie John McBride, handing out the jersey. Boys, take us into the change room. What's going through their minds now, these players' minds? So 15 minutes to go.
Well, there's an element of fear, there's an element of self-doubt, and then they look around and see who's in there, and they blow that away, and they get that incredible sense of self-belief. I mean, you talk about 97, I mean, Keith Wood just demanding total utter commitment. Warren Gatlin's talked about emptying the tank. You have to empty the tank today. You have to embrace pain. You have to get guys, or whichever way you do it, be it a brooder, like a Jerry Guska, who just sit there serenely, doing nothing and then explode on the field, or the Jenkins, or the Keith Wood. Incredible characters to be a part of.
The only substitution I ever had by the game has never changed under Neil Jenkins. He retching constantly. But going out there in this arena, it is the most intoxicated, it is the most addictive of drugs going out there. And I wouldn't swap anything else in my life, and I miss it immensely. This is an environment, that tension, your stomachs are turning inside and out. You can't wait for the moment when that referee blows his whistle and everything can go.
There's so many different characters, and they all have their little writers. Tommy Smith in the corner, I remember
doesn't distress you in that. Not saying a word next to Richard Hill. You have Lawrence and Woody and they're shouting at everyone. And then you have Scott Gibbs on one side coming into the forwards headbutting with us, and Jerry Gus gets chilled out at the back. But that's the way it is, full of characters, and Jono really led it. When he said something, everyone listened and calmed the whole situation down.
We're just about set there. I think we've got one of the best seats in the house. Look at that behind us. Can the 2009 Lions make history and follow in the footsteps of the 97 vintage? We're about to find out.
Right here, right now, right here, right now.